Hey, what's up, guys? It's RJ and
Omni.
from AchievementHunter.com, and today I'm bringing you the famed trapper Griffin from
Ooh.
Evolve. He
Griffin.
is
Ooh,
my
yeah.
least favorite hunter, believe it or not, because his sound spikes, in my opinion, are not the greatest, and he doesn't have Daisy.
Ah, really? Oh, that's awful. Daisy's so
Yeah.
useful. So
Yeah.
useful.
And as I said in the last one, I always make it a Goliath as the monster. I play with bots because it's easy. I have time to explore and really explain everything.
Yep.
And it's kind of laid out for you. It's not hectic with players and people trying to cut off the monster. It's pretty straightforward.
That's good.
Griffin is the second tier of hunter or trapper. Sorry, I should say.
Right. Yep.
Slightly more powerful SMG. He has a harpoon gun, and his tracking method are sound spikes, which illuminate a certain part of the area map and let you know if the monster is not. I found out the monster can sneak past them, so if he's sneaking,
Really? Okay.
yeah,
That's weird. That's interesting.
yeah. So as a thing I read is it said Maggie forces the monster to run, Griffin forces the monster to sneak, and then Abe makes him do both.
Gotcha.
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. I gotcha. Let's see,
Yeah.
what, so the SMG you said is a slightly different one because it's more powerful than Maggie's.
Yeah, it is. It has a larger clip, I believe.
And then, what's the harpoon gun? What's the...
So the harpoon, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing about Griffin. It's
Okay.
actually really good. What it is it's basically, you know, the harpoon sentry turrets of Maggie?
Yes.
He basically can shoot it. As you'll see right here, it's pretty much the most useful thing that he has in
Yeah.
any fight. So we come across the monster right here. Obviously, I throw the trap, hit me with a rock.
Ow.
So I got it out before he could do that. But now, as a trapper, you'll usually be focused early on in the game because if you get downed, the shield goes down.
Yeah.
So I usually just harpoon him. See, I was using the harpoon right there. Prevents him from lunging and climbing the wall. As you can see right here, he just kind of like, and he has to break it before he can.
Is it the same kind of thing as with Maggie's? Like he has to melee
Yeah.
it to break it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly
gotcha.
what it is.
Gotcha.
But you have to hold down the trigger as the hunter. So you're kind of, that's all you're doing if that's, excuse me, what you're doing.
Right.
You're either on harpoon duty or SMG.
And then, oh, obviously you have the bubble shield, so that's the same.
Yeah.
And then the sound spikes just so.
Illuminate him. So see that little mark in the center of the screen that looks like a sound wave with the monster paw? That's basically what you see if he crosses the sound spike.
Okay, so like it lights him up on the in the map, and then you can see. And unless he's sneaking, of course. And I kind of see. How many of those can you have down at once before they start disappearing? You can have 5 at once.
Just like everything in the game.
Okay,
if you
it's
play
all.
something, you can only do 5.
Gotcha.
But one thing that's really good about Griffin, I obviously didn't do it here, is that if the shield goes down and you can manage to harpoon him, you can really keep him in the area for a good amount of time.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because you can. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Abe's a little better at that.
Right.
But Griffin has really good control as well. And then this is the final battle, kind of with the monster. I'll admit, Griffin's better than Maggie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In some instances, only because Maggie has Daisy, though, is the only reason why I said he's the worst. But besides that, I think he's actually really good in battles.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because I noticed, like with Maggie, the SMG, like you said, it's like a pea shooter when the monster's level 3. And
it's like a Nerf gun.
yeah, it's not. But yeah, Daisy kind of saves her from being the worst ever. Or yeah, just the Daisy's nice.
Daisy's really nice. And the harpoon gun's good against certain monsters. Against the Wraith, it does absolute caca because it doesn't actually hit the Wraith.
Oh,
like
really?
I chested that. I played as Maggie, laid them all out in an area in an online match, and the Wraith just walked around, and not one of them shot at the Wraith.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it is awful. As always, you just kind of want to jetpack around, dance around the monster if he gets you cornered. Hopefully, you have a good medic and support that'll keep you alive.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much Griffin. I mean, he's like the Steve Irwin of Evolve. Except he didn't die.
Thank God for that. Well, there isn't a manta ray monster yet, so you know.
Oh no, I didn't want to say it. Rip, Steve Irwin. Rip. Love you.